Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to Nashville's Best Real Estate. Of course, always proudly brought to you by the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, and today we have Nicole Holmes. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, you have found yourself a little niche in selling condos in the Gulch,
Yes.
and none better than the one we're about to showcase right now. So I'll get you to walk us through it.
Perfect. Yes. Well, Terrazzo is one of my favorite buildings. It's a boutique style building. There's a lot of really large condos in the Gulch area and downtown, but Terrazzo is a little bit different. And it may not be for everyone, but that's kind of the beauty of there being so many different buildings around Nashville, is that you can go in and get the vibe. Feel which one's for you and which one isn't. But Terrazzo especially is one of my favorites. I was on the sales team there. I currently own a property there. I lived there for 3 years and now I'm leasing it out.
There's an endorsement.
So absolutely. But this unit that I have for sale at Terrazzo is just impeccably done. The current owners are masters at what they've done, how they have taken the shell, which was, what the developers left with, which was a pretty fantastic shell to begin with, I might add. But they have made so many upgrades, and they're just really beautiful. Terrazzo itself boasts 11-foot ceilings in every unit. Every unit has a balcony. It's a LEED Silver certified building, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. The soundproofing in the building is amazing. It's built per California Sound Code specifications, which is fancy for saying you have a lot of concrete between floors.
Right.
You have 8 inches of concrete below, 8 inches above. Sound does not transfer between units as readily as it would a more commonly built building.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's not waste another minute and we'll walk you through this beautiful property.
Perfect. So this is your luxurious view as soon as you walk into Unit 713 at Terrazzo. You automatically see the views, the westward-facing views, so you have amazing sunsets from your balcony, which is a really good-sized balcony. There's a shot right down the kitchen, stainless steel appliances. This couple has actually finished out the ceilings. There are a lot of ceilings that are left exposed concrete at Terrazzo, which is a cool urban feel, but this couple really wanted to make it a bit homier, so they finished out those ceilings. You've got the Wenge cabinets here, which are Italian design, quartz countertops, Italian-made. Just beautiful. Oh, that is the custom wine fridge. Holds over 250 bottles of wine. So, this is a great entertaining space. It's a little over 1,600 square feet, 2 beds, 2 full baths. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. If you want to be in the lap of luxury, if you want to be in a building where there's a 24-hour concierge, you've got that here at Terrazzo. This specific unit, the upgrades are amazing. They've done custom hardwood floors in every single room except for the bathrooms, and those have a slate-colored tile. They have operable windows here at Terrazzo. The master bedroom right there, they have done quad infill glass. So it's quadruple layered glass to help with soundproofing.
Wow.
The custom closets, they've done additional shelving there. You just really can't beat something this luxurious. Custom wallpaper design. I mean, it is fantastic. It's priced at $740,000, which it's tough to find a 2-bedroom in the Gulch under $700,000.
It's totally reasonably priced. I think it's extraordinary.
Absolutely. Stainless steel baseboards. I would have never even thought of such, but they've installed them here, and it is simply impeccable. And these people have gorgeous artwork. They've done custom lighting there, as you can see. They've done specific custom lighting along the ceiling to showcase their artwork, and they collect pottery as well, so that it highlights their pottery beautifully. And then you've got those views.
Beautiful views to downtown Nashville. It is absolutely
seriously
incredible.
Now that's looking right down through the Gulch. There's your 1212 building, the new hotel going up across the street. On one side of your balcony, you look over and you see the pool deck, which is 1 floor below you. You look to the right, you look all down the Gulch, bustling as it may be. Beautiful pool views right there, sweeping views. I love the 11-foot ceilings that Terrazzo boasts, in every single unit. A lot of things about Terrazzo that I specifically like to impress upon my clients are that it's one of the few buildings downtown that actually has gas cooktops. A lot of people may not know that, but a lot of people do enjoy cooking with a gas cooktop opposed to electric. You have that here at Terrazzo. The utilities run extremely inexpensive because of all the green features that Terrazzo has. The HOAs are comparable to other HOAs in the building, and I just love the cachet of it. I love a 24-hour concierge.
So fantastic.
It's a very secure building, and I mentioned before that I own in the building and lived there for 3 years as a single woman when I was single. Felt completely completely secure. Top-notch security there. We even have security officers that walk the halls a couple times a night just to make sure everything is in tip-top shape, and it always is.
So Nicole, if someone wants to get in contact with you about this fantastic property, how do they do it?
Well, they can reach me at 615-364-1856. They can log on to the Sotheby's website and check that out. Of course, it's on the MLS if it's a realtor who is wanting to check this out for a client of theirs. And I also encourage them to see it in the daytime, and then if they're particularly interested, to come back at night and check out those nighttime views, because that's really, it gets you. When you see that view from the night or in the evening, it's just amazing.
Nicole, what a fantastic property at Terrazzo. As we mentioned, the Gulch, so a bunch of people outside of Nashville watch this too. Tell us about the Gulch. It's such a unique part of Nashville.
It really is, and it's just bustling, and it's exploding with nightlife, restaurants, shopping, new people moving in by the droves, not just from the East and West Coast, but I think once people realize that the cost of living in Nashville isn't what it is on those coasts, they realize how much they can get for their money.
Yeah.
And just being almost downtown, but not exactly downtown.
That's what I was going to say. It's this downtown
desirable
living for the people outside. We have downtown, of course, down on the river. And then we kind of have Midtown, which is a little bit further up the hill. And the Gulch kind of sits in the middle, which you can walk to both and kind of get two different atmospheres. It really is incredible. Walking to Bridgestone, walking down to watch a Titans game.
Absolutely.
It's so fantastic. And as Nicole was mentioning, the restaurants, I mean, the food is just so good in the Gulch. To be in a place like this for this sort of price is extraordinary.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Mentioning restaurants, there is a restaurant in the bottom floor of Terrazzo.
A beautiful restaurant.
Yeah, it's called Prima. It's amazing. If you haven't been, you're going to love the decor, you're going to love the food, beautiful bar area. And then also in the lobby, there's a bank, and we have a blow-dry bar. So, you know, the building has almost everything you want, along with the amenities, of course, of a gym and a pool, and a lounge.
Well, Nicole, enough about the Gulch, enough about this beautiful property. Let's learn a little bit about you. You were telling me about off camera that you came into real estate in 2008 and my jaw dropped. Because what a crazy time to get into it. But I always say someone who comes into real estate or has been in real estate prior to 2008 is someone you can trust, because there has been a lot of realtors who have jumped on board after that because of this boom in Nashville, trying to take the easy pickings, but you've certainly worked through that.
I have.
Talk about that just a little bit.
Sure. Well, I had my license prior to 2008. I just put it on inactive, and my reasoning for getting it was that I have a father who is a land developer and builder in Illinois, and I thought, should he ever come to Nashville and want to do something, I'd like to have that in my back pocket to maybe work with him on. And so I just had it, and then a job being on the sales team at Terrazzo literally fell in my lap. A friend of a friend was looking for, well, she wasn't my friend at the time. I had never met her at the time. She's a best friend now. But she was looking for a sales team and called a friend of mine, and she was not comfortable getting out of her non-compete with her current broker. Understandably so, and to my benefit. So she passed it along to me. I had the meeting with Michelle Maldonado, and the rest is history. Michelle and I are now very good friends and take vacations together and raise our babies together and do a lot of real estate together as well.
Fantastic. So, and of course at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty. What's it like to be under that umbrella of class like Sotheby's? It's fantastic.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, it was luck that I got in with Sotheby's because that's the broker Michelle was with Terrazzo. And I stayed because I love the name recognition. When we have so many people moving to Nashville, you know, there's a lot of really great brokers around town. Don't get me wrong, but I think you need to be with one that has name recognition. And what better recognition than Sotheby's International Realty? International, I mean, that's amazing. I've had clients call me wanting to represent or pass them along to someone outside the country. So it's not unheard of that you do business outside the United States when you're with a brokerage that can do so. I
think it's fantastic. Well, we've loved having you on the show. We absolutely love the Gulch and of course the Terrazzo as well. All of Nicole's information is up on the screen here. You'll be able to click through and then we'll put you in contact with her. Or of course, all or any of the brokers that you need at Sotheby's International Realty, of course, the Littman Group. This has been Nashville's Best Real Estate. We've loved having you on the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And we will see you guys next time.